Welcome back everyone. What I have here is an iPhone 13 Pro Max Alpine Green, brand new. Okay, so let's go ahead and start unboxing and see how the phone appears. Here we go. Splendid. This color is mesmerizing. You can see the matte finish of the green is pretty impressive. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. I'm gonna keep this phone here. Alright, so we have this lightning cable as always, and this small section which contains the SIM ejector tool and a user manual, and this is a small iPhone guide by Apple. I'm gonna place it inside. As you always know, Apple doesn't include the charger. That's the reason the box is so slim. Thankfully, they are still including this lightning cable, and we can expect even they're gonna remove this in the near future. Just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna place this inside. Keep this box aside. Talking about this color, this was specially introduced in March 2022 this year. If you are opting for this color, it's not an outdated iPhone, as we know that iPhone 14 series is released this year, but the stocks are not available, and many people are opting for iPhone 13 Pro. So these phones are still good. So if you're buying this year, you don't have to worry that this is a last year phone or sold or anything like that. I have to admit, this Alpine Green on the Pro series are very nice, and you can see the color on the stainless steel is a bit more darker green. It's time to turn it on. Alright, so the phone is turned on and it's showing the welcome message in different language. This is Hindi. Alright, so let me go ahead and swipe from the bottom. Alright, so let's start with the initial setup. English. Setup manually. Continue. Okay, I'm gonna choose my Wi-Fi. Okay, so it says it may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. Data and privacy, continue. Face ID, okay, let me scan my face. Alright, so Face ID is now set up. I'm gonna hit continue. Create a passcode. Okay, so passcode is entered. Apps and data. I need to transfer data from my old phone to this phone. So basically, I have an Android phone. I'm gonna transfer data from Android to iPhone. So I'm gonna select this option, move data from Android. And in an Android phone, you need to install this app called Move to iOS. It's a nicely designed app because it's gonna take your entire data from your Android phone and restore it on your iPhone. Alright, so basically this is the app I was talking about. I'm gonna install this on my Android phone. Okay, let me open this. Agree. Okay, I'm gonna select this. Continue. Agree. Don't send. Okay, I have to charge this. Alright, so at this point we need to select move data from Android, and I'm gonna hit continue. I need to input this code here that will help iPhone to fetch data from Android phone. Okay, continue. I'm gonna type this code 731653. Perfect. It's asking me what all data do I need, so I'm gonna select literally everything. Okay, start. So the best thing about this is you can also copy your content, all your data from Android WhatsApp to the WhatsApp in iOS. So I'm gonna resume the video once the restoration is completed. Okay, we can see the transfer has appeared to be completed. I'm gonna hit continues. So it's asking me to sign in with my Apple ID, which I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, that time only.
Okay, I'm gonna hit agree. Alright, it's asking me to enter my MacBook password because here it says this password protects your Apple ID, saved passwords and other data stored in the iCloud. And it also says that password is encrypted, it cannot be read by Apple. Alright, so let me put my MacBook password here. Okay, keep your phone up to date. Alright, location service I'm gonna enable. iCloud keychain, continue. Siri, continue. Alright, so this is done. Continue. Not now. Okay, I'll share it with Apple, share it with that. developers, continue, light. Okay. Finally, it says welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. Wonderful. The iPhone is ready. Okay, let me check all my messages. Okay, it says here shared with you. I'm gonna hit OK. Hit OK. Alright, so I have all my messages from my Android phone and contacts. It's fine. Alright, so let me talk about camera. Turn on my camera. So it says camera requires location. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK. We do have a message on the camera. It says photographic styles. Choose style. Alright, so here we have different options. This is standard, rich contrast, vibrant, warm and cool. So I'm gonna select standard. So the best thing about macro photography is you don't have to select any specific option. You just have to keep the camera close to the object and then take the photo. So here I'm taking an image of my palm. You can see the details of my skin. This macro photography feature is impressive on the iPhone 13 Pro series. Let's try one more macro photography. So I have my cap here. I'm gonna take macro photography of my cap. Let's see the image of macro photography. If you zoom, you can see how the in-depth details of the fiber from this image. If you're looking for cinematic mode and night mode, you can watch my previous video. Alright, let's take a listen to the speakers. These speakers are on the top as well as on the bottom. The speakers on the iPhone are really good. You can hear the stereo sound and more other sound details. Also loud. And talking about all the buttons and ports, we have volume up and down button, and this is for switching to silent mode, and this is the SIM slot. This is for screen lock button. With the combination of this button and the volume up button, you can use it to turn off the iPhone. We do have the notch for Face ID setup and the lightning cable slot. Before I wind up the video, I want to show you the case for this phone. So Spigen has introduced a green case specifically for the Alpine green. So let me unbox this case. Okay, so we have the case here. I need to remove this inside cover. And I'm going to remove this cover outside. Let's see the case in detail. Here it says Spigen. Here it says air cushion technology. We have some writing here. It says Spigen in Irvine, California, and here it says made in South Korea. I like this color. They have tried to resemble this iPhone's Alpine green color. Let me put this case inside. Great. So with the case applied, the one thing for sure is I'm not going to lose this green color because case comes with the green color on the edges as well. This part is transparent, so you can still see the beautiful Alpine green color. The camera cutouts are precise along with all the other button cutouts, as you can see. Let me check if the buttons are responding. Okay, great. Alright, so the volume up, down button, this is all working, and you can see the silent mode is on and off. And the model I have here is a 256 GB, which I think I made a wise decision of selecting this storage because eventually you may end up storing a lot of videos and photos and apps and so on. And if you're going for 128, the difference between 256 and 128 is just 10k rupees. I do not regret going for 256 because the more the storage, the more the options we have. Alright, and that's all about iPhone 13 Pro Max Alpine Green. I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, please mention in the comment section below. As always, please hit the subscribe button and like my video. Thanks for watching. Peace.